good, good. Okay, ready? We love DeVante, and so does he. Hey man, I'm so glad to be back with y'all once again. Back with another video, and this is gonna be the first, I guess the first Storytime video on this channel. And today I'm gonna be talking about taking chances, and because sometimes you don't take a chance, or you are afraid to take a chance, and you can miss out on something that could be potentially very good for you. So I wanted to speak on that, and how I would speak on that by going and telling y'all a little story about how this had happened to me before. I hope y'all having a good day, by the way. And in the comments section, if y'all had anything like this happen to y'all before, or y'all want to share y'all story or anything like that, y'all go ahead and leave it in the comments section. I love reading the comments. I love reading it, trying to reply back as fast as possible to anybody that comments. Right now I don't have no comments. Like, I barely be getting likes, no anything. But I'm pretty sure in the future, once it does start getting more and more, then I'm gonna be trying to comment back more and more. So I just want to let y'all know right now, for the ones that are here with me in the beginning, I don't know, you can be the first ones, and then you guys will be, top tier, at the top of the class, you feel me? Like, once we actually get up there, because we is going to get up there. You already know that. Believe that. So, anyway, my story happened to me was like, okay, there was a situation that I was going through with a person for a long time. And I just felt like I couldn't get out of it, and I was trapped. And it was the situation, it was just all bad, And I won't say all bad, there's some good parts, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm a Libra, I got the scales. Like, the scales was always like, always tip. It was never down, it's never even, you know what I mean? Because I can always tell when they're even, and I can tell when they're not, And I was dealing with this, but I was always able to make myself feel safe, secure, no matter what was going on, like emotionally or like loving wise between me and the person. This was years ago, you know what I mean? So like, don't just, like, I know people assume and do all of that. So anyways, what happened was, I felt secure because I just grew up like that. Always wanted to handle things by myself. That's how I was taught. That's how I was raised. Like, you had to get yourself through situations. You never depend on other people. Or I never like asking people for help, or I don't even like reaching out and asking people. Like, if I'm hungry as freak, and I'd be like, I don't even be wanting to ask people for $1. I'd rather go walk around and try to find my own dollar, or make my own dollar, or something like that, right? So a situation happened where then during that time, I had started talking to someone, not talking to someone like on no like trying to get with any one type energy or anything like that. Just talking, friend, something like that. And this person was, very just open, and it felt good to have someone that was just open, because in my situation where I was currently in, it was like there was no open. It was like a blockage. You ever seen, like, okay, say like there's a basketball hoop, and a dude shoot 100% at the free throw, right? But then somebody put like a glass cover over the thing, so every time you try to shoot right in the hoop, boom, bounce right out, and it just felt like a blockage all the time, And this person, the hoop was like, it's like the hoop grew bigger, and there was no glass covering it. So every shot was shoot, like my score increased to like 200%. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah, it was like that, and it was great, and then so I just kept it like that, talk and talk, and I love talking to him, and it started to come to a point after a while where I was like, I was getting used to that, and I didn't realize that I was becoming more comfortable with, because there was already a blockage with my situation. I was getting more comfortable with just not even, because I always want to start conversations. I like talking a lot. I love talking. And I would try to start a conversation all the time, want to know about feelings, like what are you thinking about, what do you like, what's your favorite this, what's your favorite that, just learn everything about the person, and I was doing that, with my friends, so I didn't really need it where I was, and it was already a block, so I didn't realize that I was causing I was creating like a I stopped like trying to even try to shoot in that, because I knew it was just gonna get blocked out, right? And I was like, why would it really matter, if it's already gonna get blocked anyway? But anyway, so I'm getting more emotionally unattached from this situation that I'm in, not even realizing that I'm liking. I didn't understood what I was liking, like from this friend. I'm like, oh, you just got a cool friend. Not realizing that this person was so open to me, it was because that they actually did like me, and this person, would, say things like that, but I never looked at them that way. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man, that's crazy, like a homie or something like that, right? And then and I started feeling, so anyway, time moved on as well, time moves on, things like that. And as time goes on, it was a while, moved past, and then I realized, like, dang, like the hoop started getting smaller, like the big old hoop that was always open for me, it started getting closed on me. I'm like, what's going on, And I didn't really understand what was going on. I'm like, what's like you good? What's happening? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, and because they don't want to say nothing, especially because I'm staying in a situation and I'm not. Obviously, they know, and I know too that where I'm at, there's nothing happening there. So it's like, I guess I wasn't realizing their mind of like, what you even there for? If like that, And I started thinking, but I'm like, nah, that can't be possible. Heck no, that can't be what it is. And then it came to a place where then one day it just flipped out, just started going crazy. And I'm like, what in the world just happened? What happened? How did this go so wrong? And I was so confused, and my mind was just spinning, going everywhere. And the person just disappeared. And when that person disappeared, I was like, then it was really crazy, because I been talking to this person all the time, and the situation is I had stopped talking in my situation. So once that person was gone, I'm here, and then it's like it's just nothing. It was just nothing. And then now I'm like, dang, now I'm feeling all weird. What do I do? And so I'm like, dang, was I really supposed to like just jump and do that? I didn't know, cause I wasn't, I didn't feel like that's what I didn't know. Well, I kind of knew. I don't know if I knew or I didn't know. Like I felt it sometimes, but then I didn't feel it. And I kind of knew it, but anyways, keep on to the next part. Like this person was like, really like I'm not gonna talk to you no more. Like unless you make a decision, you know, and I didn't make no decision. Like they wanted me to say yes or no. I didn't say yes or no. I just sat there and tried to go back to how it was at the beginning, like stay in my situation and still have them right there. And then that was really crazy. That was a bad decision on my part because what I was doing was now I knew, like now it was like I'm consciously doing it now. So now I'm about to, and now I'm starting to hurt myself because now I know that I'm hurting someone because I don't even know it. I think they knew that I was still doing that, but I didn't. I just acted normal. And then so this person just finally disappeared and was just gone. Just gone. I'm like, dang, man. And I'm like, now what am I gonna do? And then and then it ended up the situation that I was in as well. That ended up falling apart too. So now I'm just completely just all messed up, and ended up in the ending of the story was that I ended up reaching out to my friend, to let them know everything, just every single thing that I just spill out every single thing. It was like, shoot, long. It was real long. And, I didn't get nothing. I didn't feel anything. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know they was going to be like, nigga, get the freak, I didn't know what they was going to say, honestly. But then, everything, I started to realize, like, dang, okay, so I had to really focus on myself and figure out what the heck was why was I even putting myself in situations like this, because I was kind of, not kind of, I was responsible for, like, the mess, I feel like, and so I wanted to fix it. And so basically, the moral of that story time was just that you don't want to miss out on something that, like when I was talking about the basketball hoops, if you see the block, right, and keep going out and out, like why would you do that? And then you shooting over here and you making all of, don't miss out on opportunities because it could be something really, really good for you that you can miss out on, and then you're gonna feel really bad. You're gonna be all messed up because it can only be like, you never know, you might never even meet somebody like that again ever in your life. So this is DeVante, and I'm telling you, never miss out on taking an opportunity if you feel, like it was right. At any of them time, that long time, I could have said something because I was completely open and free to be able to, but once the things started closing, then I had to switch up the way that we was talking. So then I couldn't even be as open. Then now I'm blocking myself off like that person was blocking me off, and so then they blocking me off. Now it's just blockage everywhere. So you don't want to miss out on something that could be very great for you. And this is the first story time called, I don't want to call it missed opportunity, or taking a risk, or, let's see, missed opportunity, taking a risk, don't, okay, don't try to make your life, try to step into your life. Does that make sense? Okay, don't force like your life to like shape around what you want. Let your life shape and you step into it. You see what I'm saying? So I bless y'all. I love y'all so much. We love DeVante, and so does he. And I'll see y'all again soon.